Delusional older women, man. That's all I got to say. She from Houston, Texas. She wants to debate Cooley on. She's a female supremacist. That's what she calls herself. Matter of fact, black woman supremacist. Did I say that? Did I say that? Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I said that correctly. So, yeah, brothers, let's watch this older woman try to put Mr. Cooley in his place. But I just want just y'all to see that it's not only younger women that are delusional, even the older women are delusional. But this is who they follow. But let's go ahead and get to it.
To No Fugazi podcast. State your name and where you're from.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you. Welcome to No Fugazi podcast. State your name and where you from.
My name is Donquisha, and I'm from Texas.
Donquisha, and you from Texas.
Donquisha. Quisha, yes.
I think I said it right the first time.
First of all, you know what, man? Whoever her parents are, listen, man. I get it. Back in, as they say, in the slavery days, they were giving these children names so they could, I guess they could find them or whatever. But this is ridiculous. I used to call these goofy females Boquisha. She calls herself Dunquisha. Her name is Dunquisha. D-U-N Quisha. Who, brothers, please don't let your women name these children. Please do not let these women name your children. Please do not. And this is the representation of the so-called black women of America. This is your representation, ladies. She's helping y'all out. Dunquisha. Oh boy.
Huh?
You didn't, but
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, Donquisha. I just saying I ain't pronounced the G at the end. You want me to pronounce that? Donquisha.
Yes.
But if you say it fast, the G disappears. Donquisha. So you couldn't even hear the G, could you?
No.
See, I think I won the debate already then. I think I won the debate already. You said I said your name wrong, which I didn't say it wrong. I just said it fast. But I pronounced it right. But okay, what are you here to debate about?
All right, I want to debate who's more superior, the black man or the black woman. And I'm on the side of the black woman being more superior. And I know you on the side of the black man. So we need to go ahead and get it cracking.
Brothers, let me say this real quick. Try your best. I know it's difficult when y'all are on these different panels, when y'all on Bigo, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Please try your best not to debate these women, because the only thing y'all gonna do is make 99.9% of them look really stupid. Because most of the time, these women have no idea what they're talking about. And again, this is the representation of the so-called black woman. She got some aluminum in her mouth. Aluminum, probably some aluminum foil. She got a head wrap. She got blonde hair. You know what she reminds me of? If y'all ever seen in Living Color, who was it? Jamie Foxx was playing that goofy female, that goofy female. That's who she reminds me of. So, brother, this is one of the representations of the so-called black women of America. And again, she's from Houston. But let's continue.
Because I'm a
Okay,
yes.
So are you will specifically want to go with the black man or the black woman, or you want to just do man versus woman?
No, I need every woman ain't superior. And are you gonna let me do an intro too?
What do you mean?
You gonna let me tell you what I do?
I mean, if you want to, sure. I normally don't run my debates like that. But what do you do?
I'm a black woman supremacist, and I promote and uplift the black woman by any means necessary. That's what I do.
Okay.
And as a black woman supremacist, I don't, it's not, this don't affect every woman. It's only for the black woman. What I speak about is specifically. You want me to call you, what is it, Brother Coolio?
Not cool, not Coolio. Coolio is, I believe, was a rapper. I'm not a rapper, and I don't have that gold teeth. You know, Coolio had the metal in his mouth, kind of similar to what you have. I don't have any of that stuff in my mouth, and I believe Coolio had the hair that stick up. But yeah, it's Coolie.
It's Cooley. What about can I call you No Fugazi? Because that's what I've been calling you all week. I've been like, I'm about to go on a No Fugazi show. Can I call you No Fugazi or no?
You could call me. You could call me Cooley. That's fine. You know my name. Which is my real government name. That's my last name. So yeah, call me Cooley, and I'll address you like you want to be dressed, Don Quisha.
Don Quisha. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So you said that you want to debate about who's more superior, the black man or the black woman. You said that you are a black supremacist.
A black woman.
A black woman supremacist.
Yes.
Okay. All right, got to get that right. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so explain to me why you think the black woman is more superior than the black man.
Okay, I'm going to start you here. I was trying to get my notes because I didn't know I was going to be on. I thought you said that the debate was Wednesday. So, hey, it said Wednesday and Friday. It's debate night. Right?
Sundays and Wednesdays are debate night, and Fridays are the girl shows. So
okay, I mixed it up. So I don't have all my notes, so I'm just gonna go off the dome right now. So the question that you asked me is what makes me feel that the black woman is more.
Didn't she say she had to get her notes? Now she's gonna go off the dome. What's up, King Teddy? Now she's gonna go off the dome.
Well, most black women don't really have a foundation to why they believe what they believe. They pretty much just like catch and release with their thoughts. It's not really like structured or it's not. So she's gonna freestyle it like most black women do when it comes to this stance. Nothing out the norm from what they normally do.
Oh boy, brothers.
Yo, what up with it?
What up, man? What up? So, brothers, I'm just advising, man, don't waste your time going back and forth with these women because 99.9% of them ain't talking about anything. She knew she was going to come on the show and she has no notes, so now she's going to go off the dome. And if y'all don't know what dome
exactly,
is,
no preparation,
none,
no nothing. She scheduled an appointment. She came on the show ready, so it just goes to show you.
But again, let's go ahead and continue because I already know that Cooley's gonna. Well, this probably really ain't. This is a waste of a time of debate. But let's hear her out.
Superior.
Not Phil. What? How is the black woman more superior than the black man? Facts,
okay,
not feelings.
I'm just gonna say one word. I'm gonna say one word. Pay attention. Womb. That's the only thing I need to say. What makes the black woman, more superior than everybody? The black woman is more superior than a white man. She's more superior than a black man, the Asian man, the Hispanic man, all the man. Why? Because if you go do a quick Google, you will find out that everybody on this planet, I said on the planet, came from the bosom of the black woman. I didn't say the white woman. I didn't say the Asian woman, the Hispanic woman, the Brazilian. I said specifically the black woman. The black woman is everybody's creator. And when I say everybody's, I'm talking about everybody, Brother Cooley. Everybody.
Okay.
So, brother, she said the womb, trim. Because they birth children, that makes them superior. That makes them superior. I guess I don't know if that makes sense. And by the way, she said you can Google this. So, ladies, to the ladies that's listening, hey, y'all could Google this because she Googled it. She sounds pretty smart. Let's continue.
Everybody's creator, and that's facts.
All right. So I'll just repeat it back so you know that I'm not trying to say anything that you didn't say. You said that the black woman is more superior than a black man, and the black woman is actually more superior than everybody. Because the black woman because she has a womb, and everybody came from the black woman's womb.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
that's
sir.
your reasoning behind it.
That's reality. That's reality. It ain't my
That's
reasoning. It is reality. It's reality.
okay.
Everybody. And so can I go? Can I build? Can I build? You gonna let me
Well,
build?
I mean, so how I like to do my debates, I like to take it point by point.
I ain't gonna lie to you, brothers. You know who she sound like when she can I build? King Knowledge. I hate to say that, but hey, again, lady, this is y'all representation right here. This is y'all representation. And you know the sad part is no woman is gonna actually try to teach her. They're going to agree with her. This is y'all representation, so called black women of America. This is y'all representation. This is exactly why Master Slim is not part of the so-called black community. Let's continue.
Right?
Okay, go ahead
Because
with it.
you made a claim. I'll say that I disagree with. I disagree with the presupposition of your claim. So the presupposition is what you presuppose. You are presupposing that the woman is superior because of the womb. I also disagree what you presuppose that everyone came from the black person's womb.
Facts.
And okay, I will explain why I disagree with that. So I'll state my claim, and then you'll have to try to, combat my claim that I make. So, the reason why I disagree with your presupposition that everyone the womb, because that's just a factor. So when you look at superior, you're thinking when I use the word superior. Actually, maybe before I get into my rebuttal, let's get what you mean by superior. What's your definition of superior?
A higher quality. The black woman is a higher
quality. Okay.
Superior is a higher quality, Brother Cooley. A higher quality. Let me explain it to you.
I think I understand that. I get that part.
Okay, well then rock with that.
I'll rock with that.
I'm letting you know. Let me just hit it. Let me hit it. I'm letting you know, Brother Cooley, that the black woman is of a higher quality. Now, let me tell you, because of the womb and because of the nature of the
Sure,
black
go ahead.
woman, what we naturally are is we are life givers. After 9 months, we give life. The quality is we nurture, we love, we teach, we guide, and without us, nobody would be here. Now, let's flip it into the man. The nature of the man we know is, y'all got some good, y'all gods and everything. You a black god, you looking good. I told you that I liked you. I liked you earlier when I talked to you. So that's why I'm going to just spare you a little bit because you look good. Didn't you say you about 6'5"? So I'm going to give you some props. I'm not going to destroy you just yet, but let me just finish. Now, the average black man is killing, men in general. Y'all murder a lot. That's why y'all be in prison. And then you will sexually, do what y'all do. We can't say that word.
I don't know why these women love. You know what? Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead, General.
What's up, bro? This cannot be real. This is not real. You can't tell me this is real. Can anybody look this lady up? Because she remind me of Jerome from Martin with them.
Hold on. So black women don't act like this on y'all panels? Because y'all allow these black women on y'all panels. I don't. So does black women act like that? Because this is when y'all stop keeping it real. Black women act just like her, and they look just like her, and they have the same facial mannerisms as this woman. When they get upset and they get passionate about something, they sound just like this woman. Now, until y'all just start being honest, this is what y'all gonna pretend. Because as soon as General goes live today, he gonna have that 5 black women that act just like this on this panel, and he gonna be trying to protect them. So let's continue.
Well, I protected a white woman today. Thank you very much.
General, I know it's hard to believe, man, but there are women that actually talk just like her. So they are, according to her, they are the givers of life, but I can't say that today the way the American woman is I'm not gonna even say the American black woman, just the American woman in general. They're out of control, bro. And this one here, is definitely out of control. And as you can see, I like how Cooley's he's conducting himself. You know what I'm saying? He calm and collected, but look at this woman here. And I'm still wondering, why does she have aluminum on her teeth? Why does she have aluminum on her teeth? But you know what? I guarantee that if there was a woman on a panel that was saying the same stuff, they would be clapping. Yeah, girl, talk your shit. But let's continue.
This is
RAPE.
just amazing.
You ego tripping all the time. You just not built like the woman in terms of quality. You are a protector. Your job is to jump in front of the women and kids and get shut down if we in trouble. You could really call yourself
Jump in front of the women and kids and get shot down. Not protect, get shot down. Wow. Let's continue.
security. You could really call yourself security. You're security for me. And the divine creator created you to protect me. Go out there.
Would you say that we are only security?
Shoot out to get up there and put your whole body up and just get shot up for me. Now keep
Okay.
going. Go ahead.
Would you say we are only security then? Because it sounds like that's really what.
That's not what I'm saying. The
Okay.
black man is a god, but you the god of war. You a god. The black woman is the god of life. The black man is the god of war. That's why you got all the muscles. That's why it's instinctive for you to try to protect me. Now you are the god of war and I'm the god of life. Which one?
So-called black man, you carry life. Your sperm is life. You carry life. The woman incubates your life, your child. I don't know what's going on with this one, but brothers, I'm only playing it because this is just straight comedy. But I just want you to see how the average woman of color in America conducts herself. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Because a lot of women conduct themselves just like this. But let's continue.
Is more superior. It's the God of life. Your job is to protect me. You didn't know that, Brother Fugazi?
Okay, well, it's time to dismantle your entire argument with, just some questions.
Never.
I was going to do it another way and take it piece by piece, but I'll just ask you questions and contradictions will start to happen. So I'll and what I'm saying here currently is so you can hear. You can get a preview of your demise before it happens. So you are about to get dismantled, your entire worldview, by a few questions, and you'll start to think and you'll start to contradict yourself. So this is what's about to happen. So first question for you. If the black woman is more superior than the black man, why does the black woman need the man for survival value, but the black man does not need the woman for survival value? The black man only needs the woman for replication value, but the black woman needs the man for not only replication value for her to leave her legacy behind, but she also needs the black man for protection. The black woman cannot protect herself from nature and manipulate the world how a man can. You've just admitted that the black woman needs the man for protection. Well, why would she need the man for protection? Because she can't protect herself. So if we're speaking about superiority and we're speaking about your definition it was high quality. It's the highest quality. I would say the highest quality person would be able to protect themselves, because if you can't protect themselves, you won't exist. So the first question is, please answer it. How is the black woman more superior than the black man if she needs him to survive?
All right, that's cute. But you're dealing with somebody that's on a way higher wisdom level.
Got it. Please answer the question, though.
I am. Don't worry. Don't cut me off. So you said that we need you for protection. That was your stance. I'm telling you.
I didn't say that. If you're gonna still.
Come on, lady. See, this is what I'm talking, brothers. This is why, and I'm probably gonna repeat myself, brothers. Don't try to go with a back and forth with these women. And I know that's not what he's doing, but he asked her a direct question, And if you notice, most women will go into story time or they will never answer your question. Most women, 99.9% of them, never answer your question directly unless they start out with a story. So, brothers, if you ask a woman a question, make sure you have a pillow ready because you're going to get into story time. Might be bedtime. Just say good night because you're going to get ready to go to bed because all they're going to do is give you a story. But let's continue. Let's hear this whack answer that she's about to give.
Man, my argument, just get it right. I didn't say that out. Let me just let you know so you can answer it properly. And I'm not interrupting you to try to, downplay what you're saying or anything, but please answer it properly. Why do you've admitted that the black woman, this is the words out of your mouth, you've admitted that the black woman needs the man for protection, which insinuates that the black woman needs the man for survival value, right? She needs him to survive. Protection, survive. So by your own worldview, since the black woman needs the black man for protection, I'm asking you, it's my question. Please answer it. How is the black woman more superior if she needs the man to survive, but the black man doesn't need the woman to survive? Please answer.
Okay, because I never, if I said this, then let me clear it up. I never said, really, we needed you, Brother Cooley. I never said that. I said that God set it up where you are security and you the protector. That's just your job. Who in the hell is you to believe that the black woman cannot protect herself when you can look in history and you can see that the black woman been pulling up, protecting herself for a very long time. And
what? I bet you if you was to ask her what part of history, what is she talking about? But let's continue, let her finish this question. I apologize.
Let's go ahead and add this to the occasion. As long as you have Glocks, as long as you have weaponry, we can use our weaponry. We don't need you, brother.
What weapons is she talking about? Is she talking about the weapons that men created? Because the only weapon I know that most women have, matter of fact, 100% of women have this weapon. They mouth. They mouth is reckless. Yeah, it's an all men's panel, mugger. Sheesh, you see all men up here? Let's continue.
Built the weaponry. Who built the weapons?
Don't interrupt me. So don't try and use
Donquisha.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Real
Julio.
quick. No, it's okay.
No, Julio, that's
just
not
pay
fair.
attention. No,
you were able to talk.
I got you. I got a real. We need order, real quick. I'll give it back to you. I'll give it back to you. It doesn't run. It doesn't. I'll let you speak a whole lot. It doesn't work like that, Donquisha. Okay. So here's order. Let me just give you some little. Let me create some structure here. Some structure. Okay. So I asked you a question, and what you did was you lied. In the beginning of the podcast, when you first started making all your claims, you said that the black woman needs the man for protection. This is what you said. Then when I ask you a question, you say, "Oh, I didn't say that, but if I did say it, then that wasn't what I meant." So remember, I said, when I ask you these questions, I will dismantle your entire argument because your worldview is flimsy. It's not standing on any truth or any reality. So then you go on and you're speaking after that, and you're making these assumptions that, well, we don't need the black man as long as we got weapons and this and this. Who created these weapons? Men created these weapons. Your entire life revolves around a man. You got a bandana on your head like a man. You got metal teeth in your mouth like a man would have. You get what I'm saying? Your entire worldview is trying to emulate the man.
Okay, can I talk for a second?
So I'll let you get it because I want to make it structured. So it seems that you disagree with the presupposition of the black woman doesn't need the black man for survival value. You disagree with that, right?
What I'm not, well, let me just say this.
Oh,
What you're trying to do is throw me off of my point, and you won't let me build my point, and it look like right now that you think you're winning. You're not, because I need.
What? What? What point are you talking? All the brother asked a direct question, and she started to go into story mode. Brothers, one thing that I have said about a lot of women, if you let them talk long enough, they will contradict themselves, and most of the time they don't even know that they're contradicting themselves. But let's go ahead and continue. And brothers, look at her facial expression. I swear she looked like she would just came off of a living color. But let's continue.
I need to get back to the foundation. The foundation is I don't care nothing about you talking about survival. I'm telling you, no Fugazi, that if my womb didn't exist, brother, young buck, you wouldn't be here. If my womb didn't carry you for 9 long months, brother Fugazi, you wouldn't be here.
okay.
So
So
your
then you think
inferiorness
let's take
comes
it.
in the no.
Let's do this real quick.
Okay, you
Because
know
when
what? You was just talking and I didn't say a word. See, and you think that you're gonna play me like you play them little girls? Because I only watched about an hour of you. And the only reason I wanted to be on your show is to tell you that I'm proud of you.
you're
You a
proud of me,
God. I'm
I'm a
proud of you
god.
because you are a God. Didn't you
I
say
am
you
not
trying
a
to go
god.
6?
Go ahead, my brother.
As a man that deals with this randomly on my panel, all she's doing is restating the same thing 5 times and just saying one sentence at a time. She says 3 sentences and says each sentence 5 fucking times. And she can't even close her mouth because her goals are too big. I don't know what's wrong with her grill, but I just want her. I really want to know an answer to like how she feels that if she needs to be protected, how is she superior? I really want her to answer that question, but I don't think it's going to get answered. But that's it.
Yeah, she's having a hard time. Well, actually, she's not having a hard time. She's just looking crazy. But go ahead, my other brother.
Yes, sir. She sounds just like that's the same statement that I kind of made to Troller. You're not gonna treat me like these other women. That's all I have to say.
I'm gonna have to edit that just a little bit, General. We don't want to be throwing shade at other people, man. But yeah, I got you. But let's go ahead and continue.
6 God? What?
I am not a god. There's only
According to
one
the
God.
Bible? No, I'm not talking about the divine creator. So you need to go and learn some spirituality.
What's up,
Stop
beauty?
playing with me about this Bible stuff. Talking about this one God. It's one creator. It's many gods. Didn't you know that the Bible said that Satan is the God of this world? Didn't you know that the Bible said that there's many gods?
Okay.
You better go learn your
Let's bring
Bible.
it back
Don't
on.
play with me.
Let's bring it
Don't
back
play
on
with me.
topic, but we'll get to this God talk
Now let me
in a
finish.
second.
I
I
said
got you, but listen, how I
you
do
don't
my
even know your
debates.
Bible and you trying to bring up scripture.
I didn't bring up any
You
scripture.
can't deal with me, no Fugazi.
I didn't bring up any scripture, but what I want to
Talking
do here
about it's
is
only one
create some
God.
more order.
Why did you say it's only one God? Because
Don
you don't know
Quisha.
your own Bible.
Yeah, so let's create some order real quick, okay, Don Quisha? How old are you?
It don't matter. Stay
It don't
with
matter.
the
But
information. When you lose and you try
you
to bring
seem
up personal stuff,
no,
it
no.
don't matter.
The reason why I'm bringing up
It
personal is
don't matter
because
how
you're
old I
acting
am. Stay with
immature.
the topic. The black woman is
I got you.
superior to the black man.
I got
Stay with
you.
the topic.
Don Quisha.
Something
So
wrong with you.
here's
Trying
how we're gonna do it to
deviate
create
and
some
move
order,
and
right?
shake around. Stay with the topic. I told you that the black woman is
Chat,
more
this
superior.
isn't a troll. This is a real person. So I see y'all in the chat. I'm looking at it.
Call me a troll. You better shut the hell up.
They calling you. They saying you a troll. I don't think
You
they
a
believe you,
troll.
but
Brothers, I really thought this was a joke. I really thought she was a troll too. And I just felt like maybe he was just having some fun with this one, but she really wanted to come up and debate this man.
She's not troll. This is why I think Black American men. See, I'm glad I wasn't born in America because y'all tap in, and tap out of these trances with black women. I really think most black women are like this woman right here. I just think she's an extreme level. She's like level 3. Most women are between a level 1 and a level 2. They say the same thing she's saying. They just don't have gold. They have blonde hair and they wear bandanas, but they definitely don't have golds. But y'all black American men, y'all have been in some kind of like trance that I just y'all don't even think black women act like that. I'm like, General, you have 5 black chicks that come on that pill in your panel that act just like her. This is the craziest thing. She's not a then she's a troll. Every black woman on Beagle's a troll. This is what I'm talking about. 90% of the black women on Beagle's a troll. Then this is crazy. This woman is dead ass serious. She probably has a persona, but this is her true way of thinking. This is how she really is. She's aggressive like this. This is crazy. I don't know how y'all just acting like this is like some kind of unicorn of a black woman. This is if I go to 5 panels full of black women, there's going to be at least 3 black women that act just like her.
But you have to admit it. You just admitted that she's a bit extreme. Even off Bigo, this behavior right here is over the top. Like I never seen nobody who act in this manner super like
You
this.
never
Even the
seen a
women.
black woman scream like this into the phone about how she feels. You never seen that.
Yeah, of course I have. But what I'm saying is with this silver plated foolishness in her mouth
You're
and this
talking about
bandana on.
visually, or you talking about visually
Yeah,
or vocally?
yeah. Visually, yeah. I think the visual part is just really throwing me off.
Okay, so
Like
y'all need to get
only
over that ADD. This is get that y'all got ADHD then. Listen to her
because
words and her mannerisms and her expression. Stop looking at her the mask looking ass. She looks crazy. I can look over that. I'm talking about what I'm listening to, like how she's operating, how aggressive she. I
right.
don't care about her look. She this is y'all don't see black women yelling like this and acting like this and going crazy when asked a
Yeah,
direct
we of
question.
course. Yeah, yes, sir. But I think her appearance is the first thing we see before we hear what she has to say, and it's throwing a lot of people off. And that's why people are considering her being a troll. You know, if that makes
I don't
sense.
pay attention to nigger shit like that. I keep telling y'all those are distractions. There's a real mental health issue of black people. So y'all pay attention. Y'all get distracted by. I'm listening to her spirit. I'm not listening
Right.
to the fucking aluminum foil grill and her blonde hair. I'm not listening. I'm not looking at none of that shit. This is crazy.
Yeah, yeah, what he's saying is 100% facts. Like, it's not the look. Fuck the look. It's the mindset. There's on this app alone, there's hundreds of bitches that talk just like this, that think like this, support this, agree with it, believe women are superior, black men are just to be used as shields and all this. It's 100% right. This matter of fact, this
Bro,
mindset is prevalent
this
in
is
like
crazy.
99% of the black women. 99% of them think like this.
Fuck listen, bro. Fuck the mindset. Look at this motherfucker. Y'all keep on saying y'all listen to what she's saying, but if my thing is if you really serious about having a conversation, like be presentable. And this motherfucker, look at her. She look like she not even serious. And y'all keep on saying about what she's saying, but it's obvious that her intentions wasn't even trying to be serious about how the fuck she look. And that's the
But
part
that's
I'm
what we
saying.
saying. Most
She's clearly she's a troll, bro. She not even serious. Not even about her fucking look.
Yeah, I think what we're saying though,
But I'm
if we
done
want to
though.
say she's a troll, 99% of black women are trolls because they imitate exactly what's coming out of her mouth and they support this behavior. Because if we want to get past her look, what is the look that a lot of these black women are going for? It's summertime. You see them, these American black women, how they dress, how they looking. I'm outside every day and I'm looking at them. Look at the hair, the nails, the look, the outfits. We can't ignore this shit.
General, the reason why most men are gonna pay attention to her looks is because they still think with their dick. And y'all, if she looked good, y'all would never question. The first thing you're gonna say is this woman looks good. If she was acting crazy, I can guarantee the first thing most men would say was, "Damn, she crazy. I bet she got good pussy."
She's real. She's
But
a
because she looks like a fucking alpaca, whatever the fuck, a chupacabra. Now y'all just no. If she was good looking, acting like this, y'all would find a way to look past her attitude and her aggression and be like, I still fuck the shit out of her. She got good pussy. That's why y'all so distracted by her looks because y'all expect crazy bitches to look good. If she's ugly and act like this, it's a problem. She's dangerous. But if she looks good, she's just like most black women. Put your dick
Bro, she
up and
came.
start listening to it. Put your dick
This
up,
has nothing to
man,
do
and
with
just
my dick.
listen.
This has
Okay,
nothing
then
to do
what
with
do
my
you,
dick, bro.
General? If
Bro,
she look good,
if she came in
General,
here with a clown
you would,
suit on, will you? If she came here with a clown suit, would you even listen to this motherfucker? Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be real.
General,
We ain't.
just admit, are you gonna
This
keep it
has
real?
nothing about me doing how the fuck. Go ahead.
General, are you telling me if she didn't look good, y'all wouldn't be saying crazy bitches got good pussy?
No, why would I say that?
Somebody said,
Because niggas say that every day on this
yeah,
app.
a lot of people have
No,
said
no,
that.
because
A lot of people have said that.
Like, okay,
because
I'm
I'm
not.
gonna be
yeah,
quiet
What
no,
the
because I
hell?
want to see
and
what type of panel
that's
this
it,
is. It's
and that's
crazy.
and that's an
Okay,
interesting
bro.
point
Y'all
because
got
I'm
it.
not
Y'all
even
got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm done.
because I'm not even looking at her for real. Like I'm then stopped looking at her. So I actually, what Real is saying makes sense. I'm just hearing it, and it sounds like 99% of a lot of black women that talk like this. Fuck how she looks. This is exactly the mindset. Yeah, that's the funny. That's crazy.
99% women. Well, 99% of women are mostly my Christians. So a lot of 9% of women wouldn't even saying that the black woman is God. That's a few percent of women who even
How are they? How
believe in
are
that
these
type of doctrine.
99% of these women?
Whoa, come on
99%
now,
of these women. Wait, hold
General.
on.
Come
I
on. You
got
said
this. 99,
99%.
99%
What the
of these
hell?
women. Hold on.
I didn't hear
99% of these
that.
women. 99% of those women claim to be Christians, but have babies out of wedlock, are sleeping around on OnlyFans, drinking the Saturday night before they come to church. Are we serious? Like, let's be serious. Like, let's be serious.
Hold on, bro. You missing my point. You know, you made the statement that 99% of women talk like this. Bro, that's a fucking lie. 99% of women, small percentage of women who believe in that doctrine. So by that case alone, are you saying that most women sound like this? That's a false statement itself.
No, because they
But y'all got
believe
it.
in a doctrine that they can do it by themselves. Fuck the God part. We understand that most people probably don't believe that part. But those same Christian women you talking about, they have the same mindset. I can do bad by myself. Don't need a man if he ain't doing this. Fuck that nigga. Da, 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 da. They have that mindset. It's 100% facts. And matter of fact, even their pastors encourage it.
That when you say statements like that, you're implying men don't. You never hear men. We only make the argument when it comes to these stupid ass debates that women have. But men don't say we don't need women. Everything about how if we want to do it monetary, if we want to do it by love, if we want to do it by dating, we're always saying we want a woman. Women have to always make it clear that even when they talk about love, commitment, companionship, money, they got to make every level. Even when it comes to them being a co-parent, talking to a brand new guy, they got to make it clear I don't need a man. That is literally saying that I'm better than a man because men don't say it. If one gender is saying it and the other one, wouldn't that imply that we're better? You don't have to literally
But
make
y'all
a
miss
statement to be saying it.
but y'all missing my point though. I'm not
I
saying women are
get your
not saying
point. I
that.
get your point, but your point is
I'm looking
flawed
at this dude
by
in box five, bro. If you
visual.
got something to say, bro, come off your mute, bro. You ain't got to sit there quiet and type in the comments, nigga. You can say something, bro.
You don't have
What's
to
wrong
say.
with
You
you?
don't have to make certain statements to be implying it by your rhetoric. I don't. There's a lot of stuff that men don't say, and y'all be like, "That's what men do." I know that if you were implying that you don't need a man for anything, but then you just need a man for, but then the expectations is him to take care of you, protect you, be a father to another man's kid. That is you saying you need him, but you're gonna make it clear that you don't need that shit. You're basically talking like the fact that I'm in
Right.
front of a guy, he should be grateful. That is literally saying the same thing to me. I don't have to literally hear the statement,
Uh,
we're superior for a woman to say things that mean the same exact thing. And I'm not doing it. I'm not even saying this to be funny. I'm just saying that this may be extreme, but I'm saying most women have the same level of thinking of this woman.
right.
I don't care
I
about
got you.
looks. I've been past the look game when it came to the women. I don't like that. I overlook that shit. I go by the verbiage.
All right, let's go ahead and continue with this great woman of color.
She's a real human.
Hey,
She's
tell
living,
them
breathing
to come and
flesh.
debate me. Tell them to come and
Okay.
debate me. Tell
I
them to
got
come
you
and
real
debate me.
quick. Don Quisha, let's just create some
Wow,
order.
the hell
As
out of you.
look,
Are
as
troll.
mature, Don Quisha, look, as mature human beings, Let's just create some order and some structure. This is what men do. This is why men belong in leadership positions.
That's
This is why
y'all
God
killing and stealing and
created
destroying.
the man first. But let's just create some order. When you say some things, it's okay for me to cut you off so I can get clarity on what you're saying. But guess what? When I'm saying things, it's also okay for you to cut me off when you need clarity. This is called a debate. It's a conversation. We could have a discourse where I say something, but don't cut me off in bad faith is what I'm saying. But only interrupt if it's in good faith, if you actually need understanding. This is what two mature adults can do when they're actually trying to seek truth and not seek an agenda. You came on here and it seems like you're just seeking an agenda, right? But we're going to speak about truth and we're going to get down to it. So let me ask you a question. You said a lot of stuff there. Donquisha, please listen. I gave you the instructions so we can create some structure. So let me ask you some questions. You said that, well, the black woman has a womb. So you're insinuating that and you said everyone came from the black woman. So you're insinuating that the black woman came before the man. That's what you think? That's what you think? Yes or no?
I'm not. Oh, you want to ask me? I would say they were created simultaneously, or she was created first. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
So you're saying that either they were created at the same time or the black woman was created first.
Facts.
Okay, got you. So, I mean, simultaneously, there's no scripture or any book or any old science book to even prove any of that. But we do know, let me ask you a question. Can you, in order to get something, like, okay, let's say if you want to create an apple tree, you want to grow apples, right? What comes first? The seed? What comes first? The seed or the soil?
Just run your script. Just run your stuff.
Just answer the question, Donquisha.
I just want you to go ahead and run it, and I'm listening.
You just want me to go ahead?
You're not about to play me like I'm a kid. You're not about to play me like I'm some of them silly women.
I'm not,
wise.
but I'm asking you. Oh, I mean, if you're wise, you wouldn't believe that the woman came before the man. It's impossible, is what I'm trying to say. The man holds the seed of life. We hold the life form in us. We have the X and the Y chromosome. We dictate the sex of the baby. Not only that, when the man impregnates the woman, the gene from the man, which comes from the baby, it's the placenta. The placenta acts as a parasite and attaches into the mother's womb, and it extracts information from the mother. It extracts the nutrients and everything from the mother. So the black men in general, we hold the seed of life. Life started with the man. It didn't start with a womb. It's illogical. It's not even possible. You don't dictate the sex of the baby. So guess what? You're here because of your father. You're not here because of your mother. Like, think about it. Everything that you're saying is just nonsensical. So with the things that I just explained, can you even debunk that? Because it's scientifically proven. You can Google it. So go ahead and give me a rebuttal to what I said. But make it scientific. Don't make it what you feel.
All right. So let me explain it to you like this. You pay attention. I don't want you looking down, because I wasn't looking down when you was talking. I want you to look at me. Stop playing and looking down at your computer. Now,
it's not my computer. I'm looking at the screen. The camera is up. So if I'm looking this way, I'm looking at the camera. I'm actually not looking at you. Me looking down is actually looking at you. There you go. So continue on.
Good job, because you're handsome and I like you. Hey, I'm starting.
Sexual harassment. I think I feel a little off.
No, I like you for a fresh kill. It's a fresh kill. That's what I like. It's
fresh
like blood.
kill.
It's like, yes, I'm killing your tail. I'm gonna kill you in this. So
please just respond back. How does I'll ask the question and please answer. Okay, but go ahead.
Let me just explain it. Your deficient sperm is nothing without my egg. And my deficient egg is nothing without your sperm. So the sperm and the egg comes together, boom. The spark of life happens. The sperm and the egg. So Keep bragging about your sperm. Your sperm can't do nothing without my egg. So I can't brag about my egg because my egg can't do nothing, young buck, without your sperm. So what I'm saying is, at this point, we are even Steven. We're even Steven. Egg, sperm, they have to come together. So you get no superiority check. You don't get no props for having a sperm that does nothing without my egg. I don't get no props from having an egg without your sperm. Now, then the sperm and the egg come together, this biology, one on one, boom, the spark of life. And
Okay,
that's
all right.
when the black, I'm
Are you
almost
done?
finished. No, sir, you've been talking. I put the time up. You've been talking for about two,
So
3 minutes.
yeah, listen, it's my show. It's not up to
It
you to put
doesn't
a
matter.
time
You
up.
should invite me on your show if you can't let me talk for 1 minute. I
I
saw
mean, the
what you
link
did
is
to the
for
Queen Maker.
everyone.
I saw what you did to the Queen Maker. You wouldn't let her
She
talk.
got
When you,
obliterated. She
okay,
couldn't
that's
answer
fine.
questions.
You know, it's funny because, and I was gonna bring up the Queen Maker, but it's funny that he brings up the Queen Maker because it just so happened that both the Queen Maker and this lady are both from the same state. I believe the Queen Maker is from Houston because that's where she's from. But I'm trying to figure out because I actually forgot what was his question because she's just going on and on. What was the
The question
question?
was about if the woman needs if the woman's superior, why does she need a man? Because she first stated that we need men to be to die for us. Men are here to protect and die. So that was her example of why men are valuable. That was her only example, to be honest with you. So he's only playing into what she said. She doesn't even know. She's just being combative. And I'm gonna say this: if this woman is trolling, then all she's doing is showing, perpetuating this stigma about black women across the world. The world doesn't understand the difference between troll. Only Americans do. So when they go online, this is gonna go to other countries, and I know y'all don't care. Black women never care about how they look, but I'm saying that I don't go by. I hear the same argument. I hear the same rhetoric to some degree. I hear the same aggression, and I hear the same inconsistent pushback when it comes to when they make these type of debates. Now it does take the father's genes to produce placenta for the during birth. So that's a fact. So he wasn't that's scientifically proven to be correct. But her only argument was about protection, and he's trying to say, well, if you need protection, how are you superior?
Right. Brothers, again, I don't make this stuff up. I don't know what made her come on this show. I don't even think I would have brought her on this show. Well, I probably would have cut it off after probably about 10 minutes. I would have never had her keep going, but maybe he's just trying to make an example out of her. Let's continue.
Questions like
But
you
let
can't. You can't
let
answer
me. I
questions.
can't. I can't. Just
Okay.
let me talk. When you start sperming and doing this, I'm not the one for that.
Okay,
Now, like
but
I
you're
said, your sperm and my egg come together. Boom, the spark of life. After that point, you go run around in the fields doing nothing, and I sit on a throne as the black woman alone, and I allow life to take place in my womb for 9 long months. And then after that, let me tell you what I do, young buck. After 9 months, I take
I,
you out of
I
my
actually
womb
agree with
and
that.
introduce you to the
Oh,
universe.
sis.
The
okay.
black woman
I think we get it.
alone.
What part do you agree with there of what she said?
I think these black women are alone. Men are impregnating them, and men are going about their business. And these women are sitting on their couches, their futons, their chairs, Bigo, whatever, TikTok, Instagram, alone. I agree with that. She's not. She's she's not lying about that. She's definitely not lying. Black women. We were just talking about it. The loneliness epidemic of these black women. They can't find men. No one wants them. The least married. All of these things. She's right. There's some truth to her craziness.
Well, let's go ahead and continue. Her throne, I guess. You said the couch. Let's continue.
The
I
black
think we
woman
get it.
alone sits on the throne, and everybody else is a clone.
Okay.
All of you, go Google it.
Go
Everybody
Google it.
on this earth came
Is a
from the
clone?
bosom of the black woman. The white woman did, the
Okay.
Asian
All right,
woman, the
listen.
white man, the black man. Everybody came from the womb of the black woman, and therefore she is superior to all. The black woman sits on the throne alone, and everybody else is nothing but a clone. Do you hear me?
A clone. Okay.
Yes, y'all clones
All right,
of the
we
black
clones
woman.
out here.
You are a clone of the black woman.
All right, so I mean, we're not really gonna get anywhere with this debate if you don't answer questions. You couldn't answer my first question. No, you didn't ever. You never answered the question. You went off topic. But let's bring it back on topic. So what I stated, you didn't disprove anything. Manipulation happens when you focus on the effects instead of going to the cause, the root of things. So what I spoke about was the root of things, right? So when we're speaking about the male and the female and they procreate, when I said that the man comes first is because he holds the seed of life and then he puts that seed of life into the woman, right? And then even with that, the man dictates the sex of the baby. He holds the X and the Y chromosome. You and all women only hold the two X chromosomes. So you don't dictate any sex of the baby. I also explained from the process, right, that the placenta that attaches onto the mother, that the gene from the placenta actually comes from the father, not the mother, right? So that placenta that extracts the resources and the nutrients and everything from the mother actually comes from the man. It acts as a parasite. I see you got your thing up. So what I'm saying is, here's my question. Can you you're not actually proving that the woman came first. You're explaining how you feel. Give me some scientific evidence to prove what I said is false. I'll further go on and I'll say this. Scientifically, right? Currently, right now, there are scientists that they did it in mice. They can take a male mice that has a X and a Y chromosome. They can then copy the X chromosome and make it two X's. They can then create a womb inside this male mice. You can Google it. They can create a womb inside this male mice, and then with the mice already having an X and a Y chromosome, they can make him asexual, and this mice can give birth by itself. But guess what? They can't. They can only do it with the male mice. So they can turn a male mice and make this male mice asexual, but they can't do it with the female mice. This would further prove that the male species came first. We are superior. So your entire argument and your entire worldview is false. And guess what? God and science is on my part. They're backing me. What's backing you? God isn't backing you. There's no biblical texts or any type of old texts that talk about the woman coming first. Science doesn't back what you say up, so it's very nonsensical. So instead of speaking how you feel, give me what's real. Give me some science. So I'm here to be disproven wrong.
Man, listen, I didn't even know that with the mice. I didn't know that, and I'm sure that's some Caucasian stuff. I know. Ain't no black.
They're playing God. I heard about
Okay.
that too. There's a lot of dumb shit they do, but I'm not gonna. I don't use any animals as any credibility to anything when it comes to like humans. I just once they start talking about animals, I tap out. I don't care what that. I don't know.
That sound real crazy. I don't even think I would even brought no craziness up like that. But I just don't see no black scientists doing no craziness like that. But let's continue.
Wrong. This is why I do debate night.
Okay. So you're going to at least 1 minute. Let me run it. 1 minute. Can you do 1 minute? Can you give me 1 minute?
1 minute.
Okay, I got it. You go and Google. Scientists will tell you that the earliest remains is that of a woman. And they said, now this is modern science, is that of a woman. I
What
want you to
does this prove?
wait a minute. And if the
But
earliest
what does this
remains,
prove?
well, didn't you say 1 minute?
Yeah, but you're just, this is
Wait a minute.
manipulation.
No,
You're
I'm
saying that the
not.
earliest findings, this is only what they found.
Okay, so this is what you
Think
gotta
about
go
what
on.
didn't they.
Go ahead, bro.
That has been true up until like a few years ago, where they found the remains of bones that had XY chromosomes.
Hmm.
So it was true for a long time with the Lucy, which I think I don't believe in no subhuman shit, but this is what science says. But Lucy has been the primary go-to for like as far as like the documented. I don't believe bones prove anything, but other than certain specific things. But they just discovered some bones that are like 20 to 50,000 years older than Lucy's, and they were male. So I don't think that means anything, but
Hmm.
they just it's a new discovery. But yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I just whenever they use science, I think sometimes they when they use science, it just seems some of the things just sound kind of sick. But I'm gonna just leave that alone. So,
Some science to me, there's a specific part of science where it's called macroevolution.
hmm.
And there's a lot of science, but when we talk about the origin, I think it goes into the same belief system as any belief system, because you have to believe it too. They just have a different terminology and verbiage for how they're trying to say it, but you have to believe that at one time we came from one single cell organism, and that would mean that we're related to a banana. That
Right.
at one point in history, like, and you have to believe that there's nothing, there's no, they have these things. You need time to demonstrate macro evolution,
Hmm.
and that's the debate today that people make an argument for. It's between macro and micro. Micro is more biblical because it's tied into a kind. Like you'll see different kinds of dogs, different kinds of felines, elephants. You'll see similarities in animals, but you'll never have a mouse as big as an elephant. There will never be a mouse that can get as big as it. You'll never get an elephant that can be as small as a mouse. There's things that just have a predisposition to a limit, and I think micro is more realistic. Macro just says over billions of years things have transitioned to completely different things. Do you know the Tyrannosaurus Rex is the chicken birds?
No, I didn't know
Or
that.
yes, go look this up. The cow in the cow family is related to a whale because they found a femur in whales and they tracked it back to what cows are today. So some of this shit just I don't know, but that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, and according to the science, Lucy wouldn't be considered a human. Um, like she do it like she's part ape. I mean,
Right,
she
right,
allegedly,
right.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
she, and I believe she died. They say she died falling out of a tree. It is stupid. But yeah, I mean, I guess that also prove, the monkey come falling out the tree. But yeah, think they found someone older in South Africa, I
Hmm.
believe. But
Right. And
anywho,
yeah, Brazil.
like
Yeah.
I said, it
Then
doesn't really matter. But yeah,
it, even with Lucy Slim, they only found like a femur, the top half of a skull, and they really made the rest of the model through like technology. But
Hmm.
they found some of the parts was like a mile away from the body. So you could not do that today. You couldn't find bones, hair, and then track down a mile to find like a toenail or something or a toe bone. Like I think like some of it just it's inconsistent with like I don't believe in none of that. Once you start getting, I believe humans came here. That now debatable the origin of it. I
Hmm.
don't know, but all this other shit they be saying, I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's continue.
They find. I'm trying to help you think here because you're not thinking
No, I don't
logically.
need to think logically. I'm thinking in reality.
Wait, what?
I'm thinking in reality. This logical stuff will make you run around holding that Bible up, not knowing your scriptures. Now, I told you that scientists, modern scientists with new technology, they are telling us that the earliest remains is that of the black woman. That's facts. And they also said everybody, scientists said,
But what does it
everybody
prove?
it proves that if anything, we came first. That's
No,
the
it
simple.
doesn't. That's
Yes,
a
it
logical
does.
fallacy.
Now, be quiet, be
The
quiet.
logical, no, because listen, you don't have any logic.
I
Let me
do.
try to think of the
I'm
logical
using
fallacy it
science.
is.
How you gonna
No,
say I
it
don't
isn't
have
science.
logic when I'm
You're
telling
saying
you what
that just
scientists are
because,
saying?
no, listen, I'm trying to help you out.
Okay, you
Just
don't have
because
to help me.
something was
Give me my 1
found,
minute.
that means
Give
it's
me my 1
first.
minute,
What about the
Julio.
things that wasn't
Uncle
found?
Casey, give me my 1 minute. Give
What
me
about
my
the
1
things that
minute.
wasn't found?
Give me my 1
Think
minute.
about it. I mean, you
Now,
already had a minute.
if scientists is telling you that out of all the remains on this earth, the earliest that was ever found was that of a black woman. I said a black woman, the superior black woman, the beautiful black woman, the black woman that sit on the throne alone.
I swear, I'm wondering if she read the same. I have y'all ever seen her in King Knowledge panel or something like? Well, no, probably not, because she is an older
I was
woman.
just about to say it sounds like a degenerate from King Knowledge. That's exactly what it sounds like.
I would say that, but I know King Knowledge ain't dealing with them older women, so I guess not. But this is crazy, man. Because she literally sounds just like King Knowledge, like some of the stuff that she's saying. Oh boy. I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit because she talking crazy. Let's see what else we got. I don't want to continue with because she's just talking crazy right now. Let's see. All right, let's continue.
Beginning when we started, listen, Donquisha, you can't answer that question now. You're not going to be able to answer it. The only way you can answer is by conceding and saying that, well, the black woman does need the man for survival value.
I can answer any question. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm good. What's the question?
Okay, but you haven't answered it. So let's answer this question. Do you have a man?
Listen, I told you I'll get into personal dialogue.
Oh, chat, she ain't got no man.
Let me tell you something. Fugazi, I want to actually come to your show and sit like them little pretty little
Them girls, that's what you want? Okay.
I want to come
But
to your
do you
show,
have
and
a
I'm
man?
Dutch star. I'm a Dutch star. If I come to the show, I'm telling you, that other little black dude that's with you, I'm a roast. I'm gonna get you out good. I'm telling you.
I wanna know, do you have a man?
I knew you was gonna go here.
I just want to know. Do you see your chat?
Okay.
She not answering no questions. Just do you have a man?
Okay. No Fugazi. Can you ask me that first question and stay on the information? And then I do personal. I don't care about personal.
I got you.
Why would he even go back to the first question? You haven't answered any question, and he asked. And again, he's being very direct. Brothers, the reason why I'm playing this too is look, stop wasting your time having these discussions with these women. Because for most of it, it's just a really waste of time. And most of y'all gonna lose your hair. I'm already losing my hair. But y'all gonna lose your hair talking to these women. Because half of them, they ain't talking about nothing. They just want to just talk. And I already told them one of the biggest drugs for the so-called black women of America is attention. It's worse than the crack cocaine epidemic in the 80s and the early 90s. So if y'all want a headache, y'all can find women like this, and they're not hard to find. They all over the United States.
No, absolutely. Women, well, not now. I'm going to say her because I want to touch her with a 10-foot pole. But most of these modern day women should just be used for what they give, what they want. You know, wasting time having in-depth discussions with them is pointless. Nah, that's a complete waste of time. All you're going to hear is feminism and wokeness and equality talks that don't make sense. So.
And brothers, don't get mad at, and I mean, and to y'all ladies, don't get mad at me to say that, oh, you only pick the bad women, or you pick the, Whenever you do a video, you be picking the crazy women. Nah, that's part of the reason why I stopped doing the Kendra G show, because 99.9% of those women are delusional. So it don't matter what show y'all come on, it could be a logical topic, and y'all will turn it into entertainment for y'all, and make y'all look like a damn clown. But let's continue. We're gonna try to finish this out.
I don't
You,
care.
Don Quisha. The first
I don't want
question.
You to think you winning. The
It's
reason
okay.
why I look like you winning because you won't let me talk.
No, you talked a whole lot.
No, I
I've
didn't.
only just started
No,
talking
I
the
did
second
not
half
talk.
of this debate.
No, I didn't talk. No, I didn't.
She got that. Yo, you gotta. If you got kids, I know you whoop your kids with a paddle.
Ain't
You got
nobody
one
in
of
this
them.
house except me
You
and
got
my
that.
dog. I only got a dog in this house.
You don't got
Shut
kids?
up.
You don't got kids?
I don't have no kids in this house.
No, not in the house, but do you have
Be
kids?
quiet. You trying
Okay.
to listen.
She got kids, but they ain't there though.
Hey,
Sounds about
What's up?
don't
right.
engage and
Alone,
get
like you
off the
said, with a
subject.
dog.
We're not getting
I
off the
told you
subject.
that.
Oh man.
No, well, I mean, I told you, bro. There's some truth. Even crazy people say truth sometimes. You just gotta read between the truths they saying. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like she said, she's alone on the throne. You absolutely right. Kevin Samuel said this, rest in peace, years ago. He told him get a dog, right? Ain't that what he said?
Get a dog, die alone.
Come on, I'm telling you, pay attention. we
And I'm sure I'm probably going to sit on the panel probably within this week, and it's going to be a woman that's going to be sounding just like this, trying to get her point across, and she's going to need 2 hours to make one point. But let's continue.
Don Quisha, you couldn't.
The black woman is superior to the black man.
But
Just by
you're
one
not
point.
in. How? But you just saying the womb.
By
I've
one
already
point.
disproven that.
It's really 50-50. But I'm saying by 1 point, the
Okay.
black woman is superior. Because I
Listen.
love the black man.
Don Quisha, this what
What
we.
is she talking about? Now she said they were superior. Then she said it's 50-50. She all over the place.
I want to date. I want to date somebody like 19 Keys, like back in my day. Like I'm attracted to people like 19 Keys. I'm not a lesbian.
I don't know who 19 Keys is, but I'm going to assume he's a rapper. I'm just going to assume that person is a rapper.
No, he's a spiritualist guy that does YouTube videos and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh boy. Let's continue.
I'm straight up the black man. I love the black man. So I'm not trying to destroy him. I'm making a point that we 50-50, but 1 point. We are 1 point more superior than y'all.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to put you down because I know your self-esteem is low.
No, so listen. So you insinuating that you are attracted to black men and a black man like the person you named, that would insinuate that you don't have a man. So answer the question.
True. That's not true.
It may not be true, but answer it.
I'm giving you an example of the men that I think that are
attractive. Got
19 Keys.
Okay, fair enough.
That little nigga
I'm not sure who that is.
It's a little nigga named Marquette that I sort of think is on point too. But I've been and knocked that little short ass nigga out. I choke him and drag his ass.
So listen, you're speaking about Marquette. Marquette isn't short. I've met Marquette. He isn't short. He isn't little.
Somebody said that white dude said he was short though.
That white dude doesn't know what he's speaking about. He's not short. He's at least six foot or 6'1". But real quick, right? So answer the question. So the reason why we're getting off the question, well, if the black woman is more superior, why does she need the black man for survival value? You can't answer it and you won't concede. So let's just move forward. Answer this question. But you're not explaining with any logic and any truth. You didn't.
Yes,
so
I did.
Answer this question, Don Quisha. I'm gonna have to, Don Quisha. If you want to have a discussion, you got to answer some questions, or I got to get you up. I got to bring other people up. So listen, question for you: do you have a man?
I told you don't go personal until I beat you up on the black woman.
Do you have a man? Yes or no?
Can you give me 1 minute?
Listen, I'm gonna have to get you off the stream. Do you have a man?
Don't get me off the stream.
You gotta go.
Kick me off the stream.
Wait, what?
Don't kick me off. Take
Okay.
Warriors.
Do you have a man? Answer the question. Are you single or do you have a man that's protecting and providing for you? Like you said, that's the only thing that men are good for.
No, I didn't say that's the only thing. I said
You
that the
said
black
that's
man is a god. I said the black man is a god. Stop playing.
Go ahead, my bro. Go ahead, bro. And golly, go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. I was just thinking about this. Why isn't the representation of a lady entertainment for black women? Why is it always an extreme, boisterous, masculine woman that seems to be so enthralling to other black people? Because if you were looking at the comments earlier, the women was like, "Oh my gosh, she's so entertainment, she's so funny." Why is this archetype entertainment to even black women? Like, why is this such a like? Why is this? I never like you never seen like a lady
Hmm.
that's just funny, witty, quick, the quick natured and like being able to make a good conversation. Why isn't that more of an entertainment for black women? Why is it that this woman right here is the archetype for entertainment when it comes to like if she's playing a persona? Because that's what they said. She said she's trolling. But why is this the troll model for black women? And why is it no different than what
Hmm.
black women normally kind of like on a characteristic level like mimic? Like, why is it still like some level of like, okay, I see this on panels. Like, why is this
Because
the entertainment?
it's not
Like
trolling. That's
mascot.
what we were saying earlier.
Yeah,
This is 99. They're not trolling. This is
that's what I
as
was
the
saying in
old
there. Yeah.
saying says, within every joke there's some truth. They're not trolling. This is really who they are, who they want to be,
And
what they
this is why Tyler
perpetuate.
Perry. This is why Tyler
Tyler
Perry became
Perry.
such a. That's how he became a billionaire, mimicking the most what black women claim they're not, and he became a billionaire, perpetuating this image of a woman. Why is this still a thing? But yeah, I was dead serious. This is not a. This is black women. They talk about this as a. No, this is how black women are. But let's
Right.
continue. That's it.
We know that. Like, look at Sexy Red, Glorilla, Megan the Stallion, all these. Look at who they listen to. Who they. Come on, this is who they are. This isn't trolling.
It's hard to answer that question real. At this point, man, this is now just entertainment. All I know is that a lot of women, they love attention. That's the number one drug of America for the woman, attention. Because I promise you, if these women wasn't getting any attention, they would probably kill themselves. Let's continue.
You
Playing with me.
said
Stop
that
lying.
God made the man to protect and provide for the woman.
No,
That's what you said.
basically I said protect. Really, I said
Okay,
that
so
y'all
only
security.
protect. So do you have a
Not
man?
only, but that was my
Listen,
point.
do you have a man to protect you? Not the cops where you can call. No, nothing like that. Do you have a man that will protect you in an intimate relationship? Yes or no?
Until you give me my 1 minute. I'm your educator. I'm your first God. I'm your creator. I'm your maker.
Yo, what's good, bro?
I'm the one that formed you in the womb. My thoughts.
What's good?
Is
I'm live streaming right now.
What caused your mentality to be like it is? My emotions.
Is something important or
the way
not?
I felt shaped you. I did all of this for you.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I'll hit you back after.
I'm your creator. I'm
All
your
right, peace.
God. I'm your everything.
All right, listen. I got a question for you. All right, please calm down. Stop the nonsense.
Bruh, the fact that this man took a whole phone call and she still hasn't answered the question. Do you have a man? And she hasn't even answered the question. And she just went on a rampage. I swear, man, some of these women really need to be locked up in a cage somewhere. These women ain't got no etiquette at all, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen, brothers. Yeah, some of y'all brothers actually like to entertain women like this too. That's the sad part. Y'all like this stuff. I don't. I don't like women like this. She's loud, out of control, and the thing is, and again, the brother. Cooley has been calm and collective this whole time through this whole process, and she has been acting like a damn hyena. That's exactly how she's been acting, like a hyena. All she is just a laughing case. That's all she is not. And the thing is, I hear women that's taught like this, and there are other women that won't even correct that. The thing is, you hear women talk like this, and they'll praise women like this. They won't even correct her. They will actually praise her, and I've seen it. I've sat on panels where women will act like hyenas, and there are women that, oh, you go, girl. Yeah, girl, talk your shit. Don't interrupt her. Let her continue her point. And she ain't talking about absolutely nothing. She has not answered not
I mean,
one question. Go ahead, CEO.
no, I'm lying. I mean, again, like I said earlier, not her, because I wouldn't touch her at all. But most of these women, unless they're serving purposes as far as sexual or something like that, there's no need for them. Why do you think most of us have to drink liquor when we're on dates with women? We have, like, come on, like, why do you think we order shots and beers and cocktails and we got to smoke weed before we hang out with some of these chicks? Because they're annoying.
I wouldn't
Like,
go that. I
they're
wouldn't
gonna
go that
talk some
far.
dumb.
I wouldn't go
No,
that
well,
far.
look, I'm going that because you don't really, you don't date. You probably haven't been on a date in decades. But as a young man who's
Hater.
30 who dates very actively, I'm telling you what this what this is. Like, that's why we do these things. Why do you think we get to check fast? If we were really having a great time, you would think we would sit there, right? Why do it? All right, check. Let's bring this back to the crib and do what we need to do. I do. It's like,
It's crazy.
say, is he real? No, he like he knows. Why do you think we do that?
This is
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a cold truth, and it's like that. I think sometimes there's this want nowadays. Black men in America, they want to see good in a person, but when you really start to that's why I say listen to them. They really don't have nothing to talk about nowadays. If you actually just sit there and listen to a woman, they're going to talk about their looks, insecurities, social media, and men that hurt them. They're not talking about anything outside of that. They don't care about nothing else. So I do think men have created this way of dating that's like unconscious when it
Mhm.
comes to dating women. This is why they will say, "Hey, let's get some drinks." What are things women are saying? Let's have fun. You ask 20 women what fun is, there's going to be 20 different definitions. So we entertain, like I'm just talking about not women you're trying to commit to. We obviously want to put more effort in that, but just the average chick, we're entertaining a child, basically, an
Right.
adult child. It's like you really talk about it like, and if you look on these panels, just look at these panels. Even when a woman's a host, the men will take over it and make it more productive than just drama. If there's not men on the panel that come with something to talk about, there will be nothing but drama on panels all day, all night. But if men come on there that actually can bring something to a topic,
Mhm.
that's when the panels take a turn for like something more productive. But go to a chick panel and see if they're not complaining about men, talking about social media or looks. That's it.
You don't got to go to a panel. Go out to a restaurant and just look at the men on dates. And why do you think they have alcohol on the table to get themselves
Look
drunk?
stressed out,
Like,
stressed out, and they do. They
if
be
you
looking
are
like they in
having
a
a good
job, like they about
time,
to
why
lose their
are you
job. You would swear they on a job about to get fired the way they be looking on their dates sometimes. I be like, damn, the day look miserable. The chick that's chattering away, that man just drinking.
nigga looking at the game? Niggas be talking to the wait staff. All right, can we get the check? Yeah, you can bring the check. Yeah, all right. If you are having a good time, why aren't you staying?
Can't make this up, brothers. Let's continue.
You've been
Who's
speaking
being
in.
nonsense? Be quiet. Don't talk to me like that.
Well, you have a very tangential mindset. It's you speak in a tangent. You just go off on a tangent. Nothing
Don't play
really
with me
makes
like I'm
sense.
a child. I'm pulling up. This called
Okay,
my pull up. What is
you
wrong
pulling
with you?
up. Is your
Yeah, like
pull up
I'm a
game better
child.
than Kobe?
I'm pulling up. Yes.
Is it better
No
than
fugazi.
Kobe? Is
I'm
better than
doing better
Kobe?
than Kobe, and I'm doing better than what is that? LeBron's. I'm a LeBron's your
LeBron's?
ass. You keep
I
playing.
didn't know it was plural LeBron's. I mean, he does
LeBron.
have
I said I'm a
kids.
LeBron's your ass. That's what you're supposed to do. You better go to English class.
LeBron's.
I'm a
You're
LeBron's
okay.
your ass.
Got it.
I'm
Fair
a
enough.
Steph
He
Curry your
had kids,
ass.
I guess.
I'm a
Okay,
Michael
so
Jordan your
question for
ass.
you, right?
I'm gonna drag your ass. Don't
Got
play
it.
with
So
me.
you said a lot
Hey,
of things here.
Daisy,
Just
do you think I'm gonna come
comment.
back on your show or this is it for me? Let me
Listen,
make sure.
listen.
Cause
I
I'm gonna
got
be
some
nice.
questions for you. Right? Don't go anywhere. Don't run. So,
I'm never going nowhere.
okay, don't go
Bring
anywhere,
that nigga
please.
Marquette on too. I'm gonna go. I tried to get on his show
I
so I
should
can
call
drag him.
Marquette. I'm fairly nice, I would say. I mean,
Listen, I just remember who Marquette is. She don't want to deal with Marquette because I believe Marquette likes to mute a lot of them women when they talking crazy. So I don't think that. And again, Cooley's been pretty level-headed. I don't think she wants to deal with Marquette. But let's continue.
I can't speak for
Marquette
him.
is ruthless. The same in the
Marquette
center.
would have probably demolished you, and probably
I tried
you
to get
may
on his
have
show.
would have
He
been
wouldn't let me on
crying.
his
You may
show.
have would have been crying, but I've been
No,
holding
I'm
back.
not gonna
I've been
cry.
holding back.
I'm not gonna cry. You think you dealing with a soldier? Did you know I was a
Got it.
spiritual warrior, nigga? Don't
Okay,
play with
so
me.
once again, one mic at a time. You're muted currently, but please listen because I have a few questions for you about the things that you stated when commentary was on. Okay? So, first question for you. You said that, you said that why would you submit to your creation? Because you believe that women were the first creator. You're unmuted. You're unmuted. You said that women came first and they created. Man came from a woman. So then you're going to say, well, why would you submit to your first creation? This is what you said. Do I have it right? Yes or no?
Yes. Why would I submit to my?
Why would you
creation?
submit to your first creation? So question for you.
You going first?
Question
I
for
said
you.
Creation.
Okay, to your creation. Got it.
Yes.
So question for you. Why would you submit to your creation? A question for you. Have you ever had sex with a man?
Do you know that I don't play with the black man? Don't play with me. Don't ask me no silly questions.
Have you ever had sex with a man?
Don't
Yes
ask
or no?
me about no damn sex questions. I'm old enough to be your mama's. Be
Okay.
quiet and get on.
Does
point.
this insinuate that you have? Yes or no?
Keep going. Don't ask me no sex questions, young man.
It's just
Don't
yes
play
or
with me.
no. Have you
I
ever
said
had
don't
sex
play
with a man? Yes or no?
Don't play with me.
So
Don't
you can't.
ask me
So this is
about
why I
my
gotta
sex life.
kick you off. Listen. So
Don't
here's what
kick
I'm
me
trying.
off.
Here's what I'm trying to
Here's another
say.
thing.
Here's what I'm trying to say. You said some nonsense like, "Oh, why would you submit to your creation?" But you know you did the most ultimate form of submission by having sex with a man. Sex
your
for a
perspective.
woman. Sex for a woman is the most ultimate form of submission, and you've done the most ultimate form of submission by submitting to a man. You keep speaking nonsense talking about the woman came first. It's impossible. You've been dominated and submitted by a man, and you submitted to a man. Then let's take this things that you're saying even further. You say some things like women are the first teacher. Comment.
So, brothers, I'm not gonna finish this. I mean, I ain't gonna let this keep going because it just looks really bad for her. But at the end of the day, brothers, look, I get it. A lot of you brothers that do these panels, y'all be on TikTok, Bigo, YouTube, all these different panels that have discussions with women. This is what y'all gonna get. I don't like to have no discussion with no woman too much. I will, but once it starts to get crazy like this, I'm going to make my exit. That's why when I do a lot of panels, I don't want to have no women on the panel because I already know where it's gonna go. They can be in the comments, do all the ghetto typing and the gangster typing they want, but I really don't want to have no discussion with no woman because at the end of the day, the only thing that's gonna happen to you It's gonna be a couple of things, and I'll just help you out. You might lose your hair. You might get confused, and you're probably gonna go back and forth with a woman that you're not even sleeping with. So I'm just giving you advice, brothers. Don't waste your time going back and forth with a woman, especially if you know once you start talking to her and she has no idea what she's talking about. You might as well just go ahead and just dismiss her. It's a waste of time. But if that's what you want to do, brother, just have a couple of bottles of water because you're probably gonna get dry throat. You know what I'm saying? You might want to get some Advil along with it too because you might get a headache. So, but that's up to you, brother. But that's pretty much it because I ain't about to continue with this nonsense because she made herself look bad and she's representing all these black women. But that's pretty much it.